wheelchair rider, and I studied in Australia for a year on a Rotary scholarship. And I've always thought, why aren't there more people in wheelchairs going abroad? I mean, it is such an amazing, life-changing opportunity. And so when this opportunity came, we thought, let's do a pitch. Let's do a pitch. And we said, wheelchair riders change the world, not only to get all people with disabilities who are wheelchair riders excited about it, but we also wanted to get all the professionals excited about it. So I never wanted to have any person with a disability not get really, really encouraged to apply. We want every time someone says, I want to go abroad, instead of doubt, we start with yes and go straight to how.
To be honest, it was very scary. The forum conference was the largest crowd that I have ever presented to. So while I previously used to up to 100, it was daunting, especially having to keep within, that 5-minute time period to be able to fully present the pitch. The 5 minutes on stage honestly feels like 30 seconds once everything is all said and done. But I will say, being up there and then being announced as the winner was an amazing feeling. I do believe that our pitch, Wheelchair Riders Change the World, it has momentum behind it to allow more individuals to participate in global learning than previously have.
And I was home. I was not able to attend the conference, so grateful that Kevin did the presentation. And then I got a text from Ashley that said we won, and I thought she was like kidding me, and I'm like, really? And then she said, no, really, we won. And I was elated. I was surprised. But I think, on a really deep level, it felt a real validation from the peers, from the forum, from educators, that yes, people in wheelchairs have to have a bigger place in the whole international exchange space. And I think by winning this award, it's going to give us a lot of opportunity to get that message out. And I'm hoping there's all these young people who are in wheelchairs who maybe never dreamed about going abroad. They're going to hear about this initiative and go, oh my God, that is me. I'm going to try to do this. And I'm really hoping that we're going to give all the advisors lots of materials and resources so that when someone comes to apply for an exchange program, they're going to just get a lot of tips on how to make it successful. And as Kevin knows, who's always, advising people, when things go great, how do you survive? And when things don't go as planned, how do you still make it work? And I think it's going to change a lot of lives. So I'm super excited.
The field as a whole, universal accessibility is a great goal to have. Challenge by choice with the students, let them, choose their destination, but regardless, there are still barriers everywhere in the world, including in the US for wheelchair riders. And having the possibility of being able to study abroad in a destination that, can be made accessible without that much cost behind it or that much, things to adapt behind those, is definitely a possibility to be able to allow other, students with reduced mobility to study abroad. I think in terms of the impact that we'll have on students is to let them know that it's possible, right? What they think is impossible is actually possible. And then to allow institutions to visualize that wheelchair riders and individuals with reduced mobility can travel abroad. Oftentimes, as a wheelchair rider, I get the question, how do you do that? And the fact of the matter is that the rest of the world is just the same, if not better than the US in terms of accessibility. The ability to allow people and populations who aren't seen as, that don't equate with study abroad, to be equated with study abroad.
Both Kevin and I are the results of what we're hoping is going to happen is Obviously, I'm the head of Mobile International USA, and Kevin has been an advisor and a mentor to so many people, that with more people with disabilities having more exchange experiences, I think Kevin and I are both hoping that we're going to go to conferences and not be the only person in a wheelchair at the conference. And I'm really hoping that more people with all types of disabilities will see themselves going into the international exchange as a profession. I think that would be great. Whether they're people who are using power chairs, who travel with personal assistants, people who just use a wheelchair most of the time. But we definitely need more people with disabilities in the field, and definitely we need more people who are wheelchair riders in the field. And I hope that's one of the things that's going to happen, as well as creating this community of wheelchair riders who will be available to give advice and to mentor other people.
I feel like I got very lucky being placed with having, Ashley and Susan asked me to jump in at the last minute, but also having the mentor that was assigned to us, Meg Ramey. I have already worked with Meg in the past on WorldKind. I'm an advisor on the board. I have helped develop the accessibility module, but having, the inaugural winner of if I'm not mistaken, Meg was the first winner. I think definitely helped set us up for success, but she, also knew how to calm me down when my anxiety would get the better of my mind. When I'm freaking out, when I'm at 5 minutes and 45 seconds, 3 hours before the pitch competition, and what am I going to cut and what am I going to enunciate better? Her mentorship, the feedback that she gave me, everything else was invaluable. Without her help, I don't think we would have won without, that mentorship and that belief. Having an amazing mentor that cares, that will drop everything to help run through the pitch again, was, absolutely what I needed at that time, and what she absolutely, gave in terms of being a mentor.
We are excited. We are going to now be publicizing Wheelchair Riders Change the World. We're planning to send it to a lot of our international exchange partners and different consortiums. We've got, I think, a logo that we're hoping that people will start putting on their website. And we are going to start announcing all the amazing things that are going to come from this initiative, and how both people with disabilities who are wheelchair riders can get involved, but also how all the different international exchange organizations can be involved. So we're hoping to put that out in the next few weeks, and we hope it's going to get, and hopefully with the help of the forum, a lot of buzz. And I think it's going to roll out, and soon you will see the materials coming out. And I think what we're hoping is it's going to be a year-long project, but we're hoping it'll be included in so many organizations that it won't end with this initiative, that it will be just sort of included in how everybody does the work that they do, that people with disabilities who are wheelchair riders will be highlighted in the international exchange field.
Education abroad hasn't recovered since COVID, and then we are also up against some very, formidable mountains in the near future. We have the demographic cliff that we're approaching this year, with the number of students going to college that is dropping significantly. The cost of, everything is increasing, the cost of education. There's, abroad, we're running into housing issues for study abroad students, visa issues, countries that are restricting the number of visas that they're issuing. So I think the more students that can study abroad now, kind of facing all of the issues that the U.S. higher education system is going to face now in the foreseeable future, the better. That also includes, community college students, because that's the biggest percentage of students who go to college in the U.S. Seeing students with disabilities, the more the non-traditional students have an opportunity to participate in education abroad experiences, the better. And, given that roughly 25% of students who go to college have some type of disability overall, the more opportunities there are for those students, whether it's a learning disability, a physical disability, what have you, have the opportunity to study abroad and, have that cross-cultural education and being able to meet individuals from another country and improve the soft power of the United States and things like that, the better. Not, we're not all a cookie cutter. The U.S. isn't a cookie cutter country. We all bring our own, values and differences, and the U.S. is very diverse. And I think education abroad can be more represented within that diversity.
Wheelchair riders around the world who are hearing this pitch, think about studying abroad. It will not only change your life, but will change the lives of so many people. And we need you. We need you to be citizen diplomats around the world. And I would say the one pitch for the international exchange professionals is you are the person who can change lives, and to use the resources and the information that we will give you from this initiative to encourage and mentor other wheelchair riders to have successful experiences and let them do challenge by choice and decide their destiny. Thank you so much to the forum for creating this opportunity, and to let all the people who presented sort of innovative ideas. I think innovation is something that we need, and to be creative. And obviously I want to just do a big shout out to Ashley Hoban, who helped so much with this initiative, and to Kevin, who jumped in at the last minute, and Meg, who was the mentor. It took so many people to make all the ingredients for this success, and we are excited, and good luck to the next group of people who will be applying. And I encourage everybody who has an innovative idea, don't second guess it, just do the pitch and apply.